Yeah, due to some network issues and even class previous class also taken more time. Okay, the topic cannot be break at the middle. So for that reason, I taken more time for the previous batch. That's the reason late. Tomorrow it won't be late. Yes, even we got network issue also now. That's the reason. That's the reason I could not connect in time. Just a minute. Let us start our session. It's yesterday's class. Just only introduction discussed, like introducing myself, course contents, what are the contents going to cover here. Look, of course, you can take course contents from the online team. Online team, course contents. Yeah, number 11 making noise. Huh? Yeah. 1 second. Let me mute all of the guests. Mute all participants. Yes, muted. Yeah, previous class, all the introduction. Okay. Yeah, 1 minute. Now is it okay? Now my voice, is it clear now? Yes, everyone muted. Muted everyone. Okay. Yes, now let us start our session. So yesterday's class just only introduction discussed, just about myself. Next, course contents, what is prerequisite for this course, who can learn. So only these basic, just only all of these introduction discussed. Yes, today we'll come to actual topic. Yes, I'm starting from very beginning. Yes, I'm starting from very beginning. Okay, I'm starting from very beginning to learn Linux base. I'm not expecting anything from you. No expectations. Okay. Yes, no expectations from you. No expectations. Just basics of Windows base I'm expecting from you. Yes, even non-IT background guy also can understand this. Non-IT background also can understand it. Okay. No expectations from you. Okay. Just I'm expecting little bit about Windows, like what is folder, what is file, that's it here. What is folder, what is file, I'm expecting only that much here. So what is a folder? See, some Hadoop material, it's a folder, right? Open that folder, you can see all files. So what is folder? Folder is a collection of files. Folder is a collection of files. What is file here? Yes, let us open some file here. Suppose Linux folder. Yes, this folder contains all the files, right? Folder is a collection of files. Folder is a collection of files. Now let me open that Linux document. Yes. So this is Linux document. It's a file. So file contains what? Data. Okay, in file some data, right? So what is file? What is folder? File is a collection of data. File is a collection of data. Folder is a collection of files. File is a collection of data. So this is the file. Okay, so this is file here. Yes, in this file all the data, right? File is a collection of data. File is a collection of data. 1 second. 1 second. File is a collection of data. So this is data. File is a collection of data. Folder is a collection of files. That's it here. Only that much I'm expecting, not more than that from you. Okay. File is a collection of data. Folder is a collection of files. Only that much I'm expecting from you. Right? Okay. Yes. Now let us start from basics here. Yes, computerware. I'm starting from very basics. Yes, computerware. Yes, computerware. Basically, two categories. First one is hardware. First one is hardware. Second one is software. Hardware and software. Hardware and software here. So what is hardware? What is software? Yes, I'm starting from very basics. Okay, very basics. From the fundamentals, I'm starting here. Hardware. What is hardware? Yes, hardware. These are physical components of a computer, right? These are physical components. These are physical components of a computer. These are physical components of a computer. Okay. Yes, like keyboard, next mouse, okay, monitor, okay, maybe hard disk, okay, yes, all these things, okay, motherboard, all of these things comes under hardware components. Yes, yes, you can touch this. They're physical components. Physical components, you can touch it. Okay, they are hardware components. Yes, of course, this is not our part. This is not our part. Our part is software. Yes, let us move to software. Software. Okay, so what is software? What is a software? Yes, in software everything is program. Yes, everything is program. All are programs. It's a collection of programs. Everything is program. Okay, in software everything is program. Yes, it is a collection. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. Okay, it's a collection of programs. Software, it's a collection of programs. Okay, like C program, maybe Java program, okay, maybe Python program, maybe Python, okay, yes, Python, maybe C plus S, something like this. It's a collection of programs. Software, it's a collection of programs like C, Java, Python, C plus S, maybe Hadoop, okay, maybe SQL, all the programs. Everything is program. In software, everything is program. Software, it's a collection of programs. Okay, right? Next, in software, basically two categories. Okay, there are two categories. There are two categories in the software case. There are two categories. There are two categories. Yes, first one, system software. Next one, yes, application software. System software. Okay, first one is system software. Okay, first one, system software. Okay, second one, application software. Second one, application software. Yes, application software. System software. Next, application software. Yes, what is system software? What is application software? Let us see one by one here. System software. What is a system software? What is a system software? System software, this is to interact with hardware components. System software, this is to interact with hardware components. Interact with hardware components. System software is to interact with hardware components. Okay, system software is to interact with hardware components. Examples, for example, device drivers, device drivers and operating systems comes under this category. Operating systems, device drivers and operating systems. Okay, so what is, yes, what is device driver, what is operating system? Let us see one by one here. Yes, screen is looking like freezer. Yes, now is it okay? Please, hello, hello guys. Yes, my screen, is it visible? Yes, anyone can respond? Say yes or no in your chat box. Yes, Isabella. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yes, suppose if screen someone is saying that freezing here, just reconnect once again. That guy Muhammad, yes, Muhammad, just please rejoin once again. Okay, yeah. Let us continue here. System software. This is to interact with the hardware components. System software is to interact with the hardware components. For example, device drivers and operating systems. Okay. Yes, about device driver and operating system we'll see next here. Before going to that, let us see something about application software. Something about application software. Yes, what is application software? Let us see that. Application software. Yes, application software. This is for the purpose of for the purpose of application development, for the purpose of application, for the purpose of application development, for the purpose of application development. Yes, so application software for the purpose of application development. Okay. Yes, application software for the purpose of application development. Yes, what is application? See, every day we are working with many applications, right? So what is the app here? So what is application? See, Facebook, it's an application, right? Facebook is an application. Yes, Google, the search engine, is an application. Suppose Durga website, Durga website is an application. Okay, next suppose one more example, Flipkart is an application. Next, banking application, all their applications, right? So how to develop that applications? For that we need some softwares. Okay, to develop that applications we need some softwares. Okay, that softwares called as application softwares. Okay, yes, application softwares is maybe front end softwares and back end softwares. Front end or back end softwares. Okay, yes, Java is an application software. Yes, application software example Java. Okay, yes, so Java, yes, Java it's an application software. Okay, C language it's an application software. C++ application software. Suppose .NET is an application software. Suppose database. So for example, Oracle database is also application software. Okay, database. Yes, Oracle database also application software, right? Even HTML also application software. Hadoop. Yes, in application software there are two things again here: front end and back end. Front end softwares and back end softwares. So back end means databases. All the databases comes under back end here. All the databases comes under back end. Okay. Next, Java, C, C++, they are front ends here. So Java, C, C++, these all are application softwares. So application software for the purpose of application software for the purpose of application development. Okay, yes, applications like Facebook, Google, Durga website, Flipkart, all their applications, all their applications. Okay, yes, to develop those applications we need some softwares. Those are called as application softwares. Those are called as application softwares. For example, Java, C, C++, .NET, Oracle database, HTML, Hadoop, like this many things are there. All these are application softwares, right? Okay, so this is just idea about application software. Yes, our part is system software. Okay, system software, our part Linux comes under system software. Okay, yes, system software, our topic is system software. So what is system software? System software is to interact with hardware components, right? Now let us go to our part system software. This is to interact with hardware components. Yes, this first one example, device drivers. Let us see what is device, some idea about device driver. What is a device driver? Let us see about device driver. So what is device driver? Okay, here device driver, yes, to run any device driver requires. Without driver devices will not work here. To run any device driver requires. Without driver devices will not work. Okay, suppose for example mouse. For mouse there is a driver, keyboard driver. Okay, hard disk driver. Okay, motherboard driver, screen driver, like this everything drivers are available. All the drivers are built in with your OS. Yes, as a part of OS all these drivers available. Suppose if it is external device, if it is external device, If we connect it to printer, driver required. You have to install driver. Okay, printer means printer driver required. Suppose connecting the scanner, for this scanner driver required. Connecting to fax machine, then driver required. When you connect it to external devices such as printer, maybe TV, maybe scanner, maybe fax machine. To connect to external devices here, you need to have driver here. Okay, so what is exactly driver here? So what is exactly driver here? See, almost all drivers were developed in C language. Yes, all drivers were developed in C language. C language. That is embedded C, nothing but embedded C. Okay, so these all are the programs. So what is device driver? Yes, it's a program. Just one kind of program here. It's a program. Okay, it's a program. Yes, to communicate with the hardware components. It's a program to communicate with hardware components. To communicate with hardware components. Okay, yes, to communicate with hardware components. Device driver is a program to communicate with the hardware components. Okay, so without drivers, devices will not work here. To run the devices, to run the devices, to run the devices, drivers required. Drivers required here. So without drivers, devices will not work here. To run the devices, drivers required. So without drivers, devices will not work here. Driver required compulsory here. Now question is, from where we can get the drivers here? From where we can get all the drivers? Yes, hardware vendors. Yes, hardware vendor. That vendor, hardware vendor will provide the driver. They will provide the driver here. Okay, all the drivers supplied by hardware vendors here. Hardware vendor will provide driver here. They will provide the driver here. Hardware vendor will provide the driver. Okay, take the driver and just copy into your system. Copy is enough here. Just take the driver and copy into your system, enough here. Okay, then you can use that device. Right? Okay. Suppose any new device release the market here. Any new device release the market here. That device manufacturer will provide the driver. Suppose any new device release the market here. The device manufacturer will provide the driver. So take the driver, put into your system and you can use this. Suppose any new device comes here, any new device, further they will give some one CD. Okay, when you purchasing any new device here, they will provide the CD here. That CD contains, yes, manual to operate your device. Yes, the device manual plus driver also. That CD contains driver also. Take the driver, put it on your system, and then use your that device, right? How to use that device? That manual is here. That manual, you can see that manual here, right? Okay, so this is device driver. So exactly what is device driver? Device driver, just it's a program. It's a program to communicate with the hardware components. It's a program to communicate with the hardware components. Okay, to run the devices, device drivers required here. Okay, to run the devices, drivers are required. To run the devices, the drivers are required. Drivers are required. Without drivers, cannot run the device here. Right? Okay. So drivers supplying by the hardware vendors. Hardware vendors, right? So this is about device driver. Okay. Yes. Next, second one, operating system, right? There is a way. This is our part actually here. Okay, our topic is operating system. Linux is a operating system. Okay, our topic is Linux based. So Linux comes under operating system here. So what is OS? Let us see what is OS. 1 minute. What is OS? See, this is Linux OS. This is Linux OS. Once let me log in Linux OS. Yes, it's Linux OS. This is Linux OS. Next, here it's a Windows OS. This is Windows, right? Windows Linux like that. Okay, fine. Yes, 1 second. What is exactly OS? Yes, for explanation purpose, I'm taking some new document. Yes, insert table. Okay. Yes. Suppose, for example, here learning some Java. learning C language, maybe learning Hadoop. For the purpose of learning softwares, you might have purchased some laptop. Suppose laptop purchased means your hardware, right? After purchasing laptop, what is next step here? Yes, immediately can't work, right? After purchasing laptop, next you have to install your OS. On top of hardware, OS, operating system. Operating system you have to install. Okay. Yes, once OS is installed, system is ready. Now system is ready. Right? So first hardware, your laptop. On top of that, we should install OS. So once OS is installed, now system is ready. Once system is ready here, so what is next step here? Next step is you have to, yes, install application softwares like Java, yes, maybe C language, maybe C plus plus, Python, whatever you want to learn here, that you have to install, right? So next is application softwares like C language, yes, maybe Java, okay, maybe C plus plus, okay, maybe C plus plus, maybe Hadoop, okay, even MS Office also. Yes, installing MS Office on top of OS, right? MS Office also, right? Like this, different kind of things. Yes, all these application softwares running on top of OS. Yes, all these application softwares running on top of OS, right? Okay, so on top of OS, all the programs running, Java program, C++, maybe C program, maybe Hadoop program, okay, maybe MS Office. Everything is running on top of OS. On top of OS. So we can select a platform, right? It's acting like a platform. Okay, on this, all these softwares running, right? So like a platform. Okay, on that platform, all are running, right? So exactly what is OS here? OS, it's a platform. Simply can define. It is a platform. It's a platform. It's a platform. Yes, where we can run, all the application software, where we can run all the application softwares. So it's like a platform. It's a platform. So ways, it's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. So ways is like a platform, right? Okay. Yes. Next step. See here, operating system is acting like a platform, right? Not only platform here. Sometimes, suppose for example here, sometimes Java program. Okay. Sometimes Java program generating some output here. Java program generating output. So output of Java program, simply output of Java program. One second. Output of Java program goes to OS, right? Okay. Yes. From there, it will transfer to output device. It will transfer to output device. Okay. So first of all, output of Java program transfer to OS to then output device, right? Similarly, suppose Java reading from the keyboards, Java program reading data from the keyboards. So for that case, so first the keyboard data goes to OS. Okay, after this, so next, yes, from OS, then transfer to Java program, OS to Java program, right? So between Java program and hardware, there is a OS. Okay, suppose Java program generating output. So Java program output goes to OS to output device. So reading from the keyboard, reading data from the keyboard, input device, keyboard to OS to Java program, right? So between Java program and hardware, there is a OS. So like a mediator between these two layers, right? Mediator. So exactly you can see it's interface. Simply you can see it's an interface. Yes, it's an interface between Java program and hardware. Not only Java program, maybe C program or C++, something like this. All the application softwares. Between application software and hardware, there's a OS. So OS is an interface. Okay. Yes, you can define like this also. It's an interface. OS is an interface between application software and hardware components. So next, one more definition. Yes, it is an interface. It is an interface. It's an interface. Yes, it's an interface between application software and hardware components. Okay, hardware components, right? It's an interface. Okay. So what is OS? OS it's a platform. OS it's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application softwares. Next point. Next point. It's an interface. It's an interface between application software and hardware components. Right? Okay. Next, one more here. One more concept here. Yes. See here. OS. Yes, OS is performing input-output operations, right? How it's performing here? Yes, OS is transferring data between application software and hardware, right? For this purpose, every OS has its own input-output library, input-output library to perform I/O operations. Every OS, every OS has its own input-output library. Every OS has its own input-output library. So as Windows OS, its own library. Linux OS, its own library. UNIX OS, its own library. Like this, every OS has its own library. Every OS has its own library. Yes, every OS has its own library to perform I/O operations between application software and hardware components. Library. What is exact library? This topic will discuss in Linux OS. Linux OS will discuss about library. Here, that library contains all the functions. Library is a collection of functions. Like a C language. See this in C language, there is a stdio header file, right? Yes, somebody maybe have, yeah, somebody may have the C language knowledge here. stdio it's a header file, right? It's a library. This header file is from the library here. This header file contains what? All the functions. stdio standard input output functions here. So all the header files contains functions, right? That is called library here. stdio it's a one file from the library file. Okay, suppose one more example, string.h is a string.h. This one more header file. This .h means header. This header file contains what? Functions, all string functions, right? String functions. Okay, that is library here. So what is library? Library is a collection of functions. Library, everything is function here. Okay, yes, yes. Yes, library, it's a collection of functions. Okay, every OS has its own library, right? Okay, yes, every operating system, every OS has its own library here, has its own library, its own library, yes, to perform IO operations, to perform IO operations, IO operations, yes, between application software and hardware components. So this is just a basic idea about OS here. Okay, right? Yes, let us go to document. Let us review document here. Class doc. This is class document. So whatever topics I'm explaining here, everything is in document here. No need of writing notes. Notes is not necessary. Okay, don't try to write notes here. Don't waste your time in writing notes. Okay, try to understand the class very clearly. Yes, it's there in document. Every topic I prepared in document here. See this document. Let us review the document here. Software. See that it's a collection of programs such as C, C++, Java, SQL, and other programs, right? Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. System software. Next, application software, right? Okay, see that application software for the purpose of application development, for the purpose of application development, for example, C language, C++, Java, .NET, all of these things, right? Next, system software. Our part is system software. Yes, system software. Yes, it interacts with hardware components. System software interacts with hardware components. Okay, same whatever we discussed. Yes, everything is a very clearly document here. Okay, next, what is device driver and OS? See the device driver. These are the programs to communicate with hardware components. Okay, yes, every device has its own driver, right? Okay, same that whatever we discussed, it's there in document here. Next, OS. Yes, about OS, same thing. So whatever things I explained here, same thing is there in document here. Hardware, OS, application software, right? That architecture, same it's there as it is. Okay, yes, what is OS? It's an interface between hardware and application software. Next, it's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the application software, right? Next, every operating system has its own libraries to communicate between application software and hardware components. Same topic as this is there. Okay, So you don't worry about notes here. Yes, it's there in document. Every topic very clearly mentioned in document here. Okay, right? Yes, next. Now let us go to next topic here. Yes, operating system basically two categories. Operating system basically two categories. Okay, so operating system basically two categories here. Okay, go yes. Yes, operating system. Operating system basically two categories. Okay, basically yes, two categories. Two categories. Okay, basically two categories. Operating system basically two categories here. So first one, yes, character user interface or command line interface, CLI, CI or CLI. Anyone can say, anyone who can say here. Yes, character user interface, character user interface, or we can say yes, command line command line interface, command line interface. Okay, character user interface or command line yes interface here. Character yes, character user interface, CEI, or else we can say command line interface. Okay, next second one, GA. Second one, GA. GA means graphical graphical user interface. Graphical user interface. Okay, see, I'm started from yes, I have started from very basics. Okay, yes, basic to high end. I will take to a high end. Basic to high end. I'm not, yes, don't think explaining very basics here. No, started from very basics. Even beginner also should understand this class. Even beginner also without IT background guy, yes, without IT background also should understand it. For that reason, started from very basics. From basics to high end, I will take to high end. Okay, yes, like a 3 to 4 years experience you'll get it here. Yes, with this topic here, we'll get 3 to 4 years of experience. That much of topics I'm going to explain here. Okay, so graphical user interface, right? So character user interface and graphical. So what is character user interface? Let us see that. Character user interface, see command prompt, right? Yes, Windows, the command prompt. Yes, 1 second. So yes, this is character user interface, CLS. Clear the screen, right? Screen cleared. Okay, yes, next step, D colon enter key, that will take to D drive, DAR, that all that yes, output getting here, list of files on directories. See here, so this DAR is directory, suppose personal is direct, right? Okay, yes, next, yes, suppose for example thread is a directory, DAR means directory here. What is exactly directory here? Directory folder both are same. Directory folder both are similar here. Okay, yes, 1 second. For example here, something like C directory, that NRIT, C material, Hadoop material, Java material, right? All this material, right? Okay, so this is material. Yes, NRIT means that is my own office, personal office. Okay, that NRIT, see D drive, D drive in this, see that NRIT, right? These folders, right? Yes, in GA looking like a folder, they are folders, right? All the folders. Yes, let me open one folder. Okay, that folder contains all the files, right? So they are the folders. These all are folders. These all are folders. Okay, same thing. Yes, in character interface called as directory here. Okay, directory folder both are same here. Directory folder both are similar. Okay, so as per character interface is directory here. See, in character interface calling as directory in character interface directory here. Yes, in GA calling as folder, it's a folder. Okay, yes, folder direct like this. So in character interface calling as directory, in graphical interface calling as folder here. See, this is GA, right? This is GA, this is GA, this is complete GA, this is character user interface or command line user interface. Exit, closing that session here. Yes, so this is character user interface. Suppose test, For example, here test is a directory here. Test is a directory here. So how to change the test here? CLS clear this screen here. CD test change of directory. Change right? Change of the CD command to change the test location. DR output like this. Okay. See here, not test the contents. These are the contents of test here. Test directory contents. Yes, let us go to GA D drive. In D drive test. So the test folder, let us open test folder. See example ws hacker, right? These things x1 x2, see that here there is x1 x2, right? All the files example ws hacker, they are directories. Suppose I want to create one more directory, md is making directories, making directory here, md of suppose x3 created. CLS clear the screen. Now DR, you can see that up arrow key, you can get the previous commands. Up arrow key, down arrow key like this. DR output like CLS clear the screen here. DR, you can see output like this. Suppose MD, suppose X4 created, right? Okay, DR. Suppose I want to change into yes some directory called X1 directory. How to change? CD X1, that will change into X1 location, right? Yeah, of course these commands will be discussed in Linux also. Okay, Linux are similar commands available. Okay, so this is called as yes command line. Yes, it's a command line or character user interface. Command line or character user interface. Command line or character user interface. Same thing with Linux also. One second. With Linux, yeah, this is command line. ls list of files. dir list of files like that. dir ls. Yes, ls. Suppose some date commands, some cal commands, some pwd command like this. Okay, these commands of course we'll discuss later. So this is called as character user interface. This is Linux base character user interface. Next is Linux GA. This is called as GA. Linux GA also available. So graphical, right? Okay. So Windows, Linux, both cases both available. Character interface and graphical interface. So this is about character interface. Yes, character user interface and graphical user interface. GA is a user friendly using mouse. Just double click and open it, right? It's very simple. Yes, if it is character interface, you must have commands knowledge. Otherwise, you can't understand. Yes, you must have commands knowledge. Otherwise, you can't work here. To work with the character interface, you must have the commands knowledge. Of course, DOS, rare case using these called MS DOS. This black screen, it's the MS Microsoft Disk Operating System. It's the MS DOS. This is MS DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System. Okay. Yes, it's there in document. I have prepared in document, don't worry. So this is character user interface and graphical user interface. Next, one second. Let us review document. See this. Character user interface and a graphical user interface. Yes, it's a command line user interface where user issues all the commands. It's a command line interface where user issues all the commands. Okay. Next, graphical user interface. Here users working with icons like folder and files. Icons, right? They have folders and files, icons, right? That's the difference here. Okay, character user interface and graphical user interface. Next, in both cases, there is a single user. There is a single user OS. Next, multi-user OS. Single user OS. Next, multi-user OS. Single user OS and multi-user OS. So what is single user OS? What is multi-user OS? That is the most important topic. This is single user operating system. So what is single user? What is multi-user? Okay. Yes, in both cases, character interface, graphical interface. In both cases, single user and multi-user is available here. So what is single user? What is multi-user? See the document. Yes, in document. Yes, character user interface. Here single user operating system and multi-user. Yes, in graphical GA. Here also in single user and multi-user. Both cases both available here. So what is single user? What is multi-user? Let us see. Single user means only one user. Only one user. Only one user can use. Only one user can use system resources. system resources. Okay, system resources. That could be some hard disk file. Okay, that hard disk file can be used by only one user. Only one user can use system resources. Okay, this is called as standalone. This is called as standalone. Standalone OS. Alone means single, right? Okay, yes, standalone. Yes, standalone. Yes, standing. Only one person standing, right? That is standalone. Only one here. This is called as standalone OS. Standalone. Yes, next, it does not support networking here. Yes, it does not support networking. Okay, this does not support networking. Okay, this is old operating systems here. In old operating systems, there is no networking concept here. It does not support networking here. Old operating systems, no networking facility. Okay, it does not support networking. Yes, if don't have the networking support, yes, can we transfer the files? No, we can't transfer the files here. Okay, it does not support networking. Okay, it does not support networking. Without networking, can't transfer the files, right? So we can't share the data. Okay, only one user can use that data. Suppose some file is there, that data only one user can use, others cannot share, right? Okay, because it does not support networking. So this is called a single user operating system. Single user, only one user using that system. Okay, there is no sharing concept. Okay, so this is called a standalone OS here. So it does not support networking. So as is not supporting networking here, no sharing data here, no sharing. Yes, no sharing data here. You can't share the data. Data cannot be shared here. Okay, yes, data cannot be shared here. So this is single user. Next, what is multi-user? Let us see that. Multi-user. Yes, nowadays all the operating systems comes under this category here. All comes under this category. Multi-user OS. Multi-user OS. What is multi-user OS here? Multi-user. Yes, more than one. Yes, more than one user. More than one user can share the data. More than one user can share the data. Can share the data or system resources. Data or system resources. More than one user can share the system resources. More than one user can share the system resources. For example, data, maybe file data. Right? More than one user can share the system resources. Okay. Yes, this is called as server. This is called as server. Okay, yes, nowadays every operating system is a server. Every OS is server. Windows is server. Linux is server. Windows 7, 8, 10, these are servers. Unix is server. Linux is server. All are servers here. So this is called as server OS. This is called as server OS. Okay. Next, it supports. Next, it supports networking. It supports networking. It supports networking. Okay. Yes, here let me explain that architecture here. How the server. One second. Linux. One second. So exactly what is server? One second. Here don't have. One second. What is exactly server? Okay. Multi-user OS, single user OS, multi-user OS. Yes, supports networking. Server OS. One second. Let me take insert text box. Suppose this is server OS. Server OS. Okay, server OS. On top of server OS, maybe data. Suppose some database to maintain data. Database or maybe some file. Yes, maybe some application, some app. Okay, maybe Facebook app, for example, Facebook app running. Okay, suppose on server OS some database is available. Okay, yes, maybe some file is available, some application available. Okay, right? So the server OS. Okay, yes, next. One second. Server OS. Next here it's a client or user. Suppose user 1. Yes, user 1. Okay, user 1. Yes, next user. Yes, user 2, user 3. Okay, next. One more user. One more user. One more user. Like this. One more user. Like this. Okay, user 1. Okay, maybe user 2. Yes, user 3. User 3. Yes, user 4. User or client. Okay, user 5. Yes, user 6. Like this, main number of users 7. Yes, maybe user, yes, 8. Like this, main number of users. Okay, all these users, yes, will connect to all these users. Suppose user 1 request to go to that server OS. Okay, suppose user 1 want to access database data. User 1 want to access database data. To access database data here, that user request directly, yes, directly it won't go to database. First it has to go to server OS. Okay, from server OS, then request server OS. From that request goes to database. Okay, so first user request goes to server OS from the database. So database is running on server OS. So first user request goes to server OS, then database or sometimes maybe files, database or maybe files, something like this, maybe files. One second. Yes, database or files. Okay, maybe application. Yes, something like this. So first user request. So like this, every user request like this. Yes, next user request goes to server here. Next user request. Okay, yes, next user request simply goes to server OS. Server OS is a database or files or Facebook application, something like this. Okay, yes, every user request like this, all the users request simply goes to server here. Okay, yes, all that users request, next user request goes to server OS. Okay, yes, next user request all same goes to OS like this, all users. Okay, next user request like this, all users request here, all that users request goes to server OS. From the server OS to database, right? Okay, so these all are working network. Yes, it supports networking. Okay, it supports networking here. All users connect to server OS using networking, right? Okay, then getting data from database, yes, or accessing file here, or maybe Facebook application. See, from the, yes, different locations of the world, from the different locations of the world we are able to access Facebook, right? What's the reason? That is running on server OS. If anything is on server OS available, it's a shareable. Okay, if it is on the server base, it's a shareable. Okay, Facebook application running on server base, so that we can access from anywhere, right? Across the worldwide, from anywhere you can access. So Durga website is running on server base, so from anywhere you can share it. Google running on server base, from anywhere you can access, right? So if anything is available on the server, it's a shareable. Okay, yes, if you want to share something, that has to deploy in the server base. Suppose if you want to share data, the data has to deploy on the server base. Suppose if you want to share your application sharing across the worldwide, yeah, that application has to deploy in the server base. If anything deployed in the server base, it's a shareable. Yes, if you want to share it, that should be deployed on the server here. Once deployed in the server here, then it's a shareable. Yes, they are the clients. Suppose in Facebook, you are the client, right? You are uploading data, right? Okay. Now here, this is server. These are the clients here. Clients. What is server? What is client? Yes, maybe doubt this also. What is server? What is client here? Server means, yes, which is serving is a server, right? Server. Okay, server. Yes, server means which is providing data. Which is providing data. Which is providing data is a server. Which is providing data is a server here. Client. Client means, yes, client. Yes, which is taking data. Client means, yes, which is taking data. Which is taking data or uploading data. Taking data or uploading data. Uploading data. Suppose in Facebook we are uploading data, right? We are uploading images. So we are the clients. Okay, we are the clients. Next, when you click on your profile option, we are getting data, right? So we are downloading data, right? Uploading, downloading here. Okay, who are taking data, who are downloading here, uploading. We are the clients here. Yes, which is providing data, that is called a server here. Server. Who is providing data? It's a server. Who is taking data is a client here. That is a client and server. Now in this case here this is server. This is server. These are the clients. Users are clients. Users are clients. Anyone you can say here. So this is client and server, right? It's a client and server. Okay. Yes, multi-service. More than one user can share the system resources. That could be data or application. Okay, data or application. Okay. Yeah, this is called as server OS. So multi-service called as server OS. It supports networking. Okay. Yes, many number of users can share the data, more than one. Okay, yes, that could be two users, two or three or tens of users. Okay, or maybe, yes, hundreds of users. Okay, or thousands of users, or yes, maybe 2000s of users. Any number of users can share the data here. Users can share the data here. Okay, yes, users, this much of many number of users can share the data here. Users can share the data. Right? So this is called as multi-service. Okay, single user and multi-service. Difference is that single user, only one user. It does not support networking. No sharing. This is called as standalone. Multi-user is a server base. Many number of users can share the data. Multi-user base called as server base. Single user called as standalone. So this is a difference. Okay, let us see examples. What is the example of, yes, single user OS and multi-user OS? Yes, character user interface. That is again divided into single user and multi-user, right? Character user interface, single user OS. Character interface, single user OS is a, yes, MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System. Yes, MS-DOS. So this is MS-DOS. This is not a server OS. It's not a server OS. It's a single user OS. No sharing concept here. You can't share the data here. So this is character user interface and single user OS. Character user interface, CA, and single user OS. Microsoft Disk OS here. Microsoft Disk Operating System, MS-DOS. Okay. Yes, MS-DOS comes in this category here. MS-DOS, MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System, Microsoft Disk Operating System. Okay, so MS-DOS, yes, it is a first OS in the market here. Yes, it is a first OS It's a first wave in the market. Is a first wave in the market. Is a first wave in the market here. Yes, it was developed. It was developed before yes 1970. Before 1970s MS DOS is there. It's a single interface, character interface and single interface. So this is CA and yes single interface, CA and single interface. It's a character interface and single interface. Okay, it's a single interface, right? Okay, yes. Next, yes, character interface, multi-interface. Character user interface is multi-interface. Examples, multi-interface examples: UNIX, Linux, Solaris. These things, IBMX and HPX. These are comes in this category here. Okay, UNIX. Yes, UNIX. Yes, next UNIX. Yes. So this is character user interface and multi-interface and multi-user OS. Multi-user OS. Character user interface, multi-user OS means Unix is server. Yes, it is a first server in the market here. It's a first server. Before that, don't have any server. It is a first server. Unix is a first server. First server in the market. First server in the market. Okay, in the software field, it is a first server here. In the software, it is a first server. Okay, next, it was developed. Yes, it was developed in the year 1973. Okay, yes, Unix was developed in the year 1973. Okay, next, it was developed in C language. It was developed in C language. Source of Unix is C language. Completely developed in C language. It was developed in C language in 1973. 1973, right? Yes. When C language was developed here? 1972. C language was developed in 1972. C language by the Dennis Ritchie. Okay, one second. C language. Yes, C language was developed. C language was developed in 1972. 72 by Dennis Ritchie. By Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Labs. At AT&T Bell Labs. AT&T Bell Labs. It is a company in USA. Silicon Valley. In Silicon Valley, it's available. USA. C language was developed in the year 1972. Okay, in the C language was developed in the year 1972. In the year 1972 by the Dennis Ritchie, right? Okay, same person. Yes, Unix. It's a first server in the market here. It was developed in the year 1973. It was developed in C language. C language was developed in the year 1972 by the Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Labs. Okay, right? Next, here, same person, Dennis Ritchie. Yes, Unix was developed. Unix was developed by yes Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson. Okay, they are the colleagues in the same project here. Ken Thompson. Okay, same company, AT&T Bell Labs. Ken Thompson. Okay, yes, Unix was developed by Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson at AT&T Bell Labs. Yes, Unix and C, same company, AT&T Bell Labs. Right? Yes, that is history of Unix here. Beginning. Yes, Unix is a first server. Yeah, before that, don't have servers. Unix is a first server in the market here. It was developed in the year 1973. Okay. Yeah, this is by the Dennis Ritchie and Ken Thompson. Right? Okay. Yes, next, one more thing here. From the beginning, Unix is a Open source. Unix is a open source operating system. Unix is a open source operating system. From the beginning, Unix is a open source operating system here. Yes. What is open source? Yes. 1 minute. Just to I'm extending for 10 minutes today. 10 minutes late. So for that reason, just I'm extending for 10 minutes. Okay. Yes, from the beginning, Unix is a open source. Unix is a open source. Unix is a open source operating system. Okay. Yes, what is open source? Yes, what is open source? Any idea? Anyone can you answer this? What is open source? Hello guys. Yes, in your chat box, just you can ping in your chat box. Otherwise, I'll unmute all of you guys. Unmute. Yes, anyone can you tell me what is open source? Any idea? Do you
Whose
have any
source
idea?
code is available on the market
Yes,
so that you
open source.
can take it,
No,
customize that.
open source. Yeah, 1 second. Let me check the answers. First answer, someone says that no license required. Next answer, we can modify the source code. Yes, easy download. Next answer, free software. No need to buy. Okay, these are the answers. Out of this, some very answered correct one. We can modify source code. Yes, the Suresh. Yes, you can modify. That is exact answer here. Exact answer. We can modify the source code. Let us see. What is open source? See, there are two things here: open source and freeware. Open source and freeware. Okay. Yes, open source and freeware both are not same. Open source is different. Freeware is different. What is freeware? What is open source? Let us see. So first of all about freeware. What is a freeware? Okay, freeware. Yes, it can be downloaded free of cost. It can be, yes, it can be downloaded. Yes, it can be downloaded. There is no licensing here. It can be downloaded. Get free of cost. Get free of cost. Free of cost, and you can use. And can use, right? And we can use. Okay, but its features, yes, but its features cannot be modified here. Suppose if you want to change features, its features cannot be modified. Cannot be modified. You can't modify it. Yes, its features cannot be modified. Suppose, for example, here, for example, suppose for example, putty is a tool. Putty is a tool. Yes, this is to connect to Linux servers, Windows to Linux. Putty is a tool. Okay, it's a tool to connect from Windows to Linux. Yes, we'll discuss later this topic. Yes, this putty tool we can use as is, but we cannot modify its features. See, this layout I want to change it. No, I can't change it. I can't change. This is called a freeware, free of cost available. But I can't modify. But I can't modify. Yes, next. What is open source? Open source means, yes, including source code at free of cost available, including source code, including source code, including source code. Suppose Unix was developed in C language, right? Unix was developed in C language. All that C programs you can download it. All that C programs can be downloaded, including source code. It can be downloaded. It can be downloaded. Yes, including source code, it can be downloaded, and yes, and it can be modified. For downloading source code, it can be modified. Okay, it can be modified as per the requirements. Okay, it can be modified. We can change that features. Okay, existing code we can change it. Okay, we can rebuild that. We can rebuild it. It can be modified, and also can be redistributed, and also can be redistributed, and also can be redistributed. Yes, we can redistribute this one here, and also can be redistributed. Suppose, for example, here Durga is a company. Durga is a company. That company, Durga company can download. Durga company can download Unix source code, complete source code. They can modify. They can modify, and they can release in the market with their name. Durga Unix. Durga Unix. They can sell in the market. Durga Unix. Okay. So this is called as open source. Okay. See, or my first project. My first project was is open source. My first project was yes. I worked for Motorola. Yes, Motorola. My first project is Motorola. Motorola. Motorola company. Yes, for Motorola company, we have developed separate OS. Motorola OS to operate their devices. Motorola is electronic goods company. Yes, before 2000 year, Motorola very famous. Okay. Yes, in 90s, Motorola very famous. 97, I started working with Motorola. My first job with Motorola, 97. My first project was modification of Unix base. That's the embedded project. Complete Unix base we have modified. For complete base we have modified. Developed separate platform. Separate, developed separate ways. Yes, to operate their devices. To operate their devices. Okay, right? Devices. So for that reason, we have developed that here. Okay, my first project was that only here. My first project. My first project was yes, Motorola way to operate their devices. Okay, 1 second. To operate their devices, right? So this is called open source. Yes, Unix. Yes, Unix is a open source. Yes, if it is open source, it can be modified. Yes, it can be modified. Able to modify, that is called open source. Free of cost means without license, just freeware, just free of cost using freeware, get free of cost using, but you cannot modify. Open source means its source code can be modified. If you are able to modify, that is called as open source. Okay, that is different, freeware and open source. Yes, Unix is the open source. Next, Hadoop is also open source. Unix, Hadoop, these are the open source. At any time you can download, you can modify it. Okay. Since Unix is a open source, since it's a Unix is open source, many companies taken that Unix source code, they modified and release the market with different names. With different names called Linux OS, next Solaris OS. Okay, next Linux. Yes, since Unix is open source, many companies taken the Unix source code, modified and released with different names like Linux, Solaris, next IBM AIX, IBM X, okay, Linux, Solaris, IBM X, next HP UX, HP Unix, HPX. Yeah, these are flavors of Unix base. These are called as flavors. They are flavors. Flavors. They are flavors of Unix base. Flavors of Unix. Flavor means just one kind. Flavor means one kind. Okay. It's like, for example, ice cream in different flavors available, right? Ice cream is like ice cream, but in different flavors, different taste, right? Like that. Same Unix application, different flavors here. So these are different flavors of Unix base. Okay, Linux, Solaris, HiveMX, and SPX. These are the modified versions of Unix base. We are the modified versions of Unix base. Out of this, Linux got the most popularity. Linux is the most popular modified version of Unix base. Reason, its features, because of its features. Yes, in Linux, I'll explain that features. Linux, we'll discuss about that features here. So these are the yes different flavors of Unix base. Okay. Yes, same topic explain document also. It's there in documents here. See that. Documented. Documented. Yes, character user interface, multi-service examples, Unix, Linux, Solaris, HiveMix, and SQL. Here the operating systems like yes, operating systems like Linux, Solaris, Solaris, next IBMX, HPX are the flavors of Unix base. Are the flavors of Unix base. So this is character user interface. Okay. Yes, last 5 minutes. Just wait for 5 minutes. I'll be finished within 5 minutes. Next, graphical user interface. This side are single user and multi user. Okay, graphical user interface, single user and multi user. Yes, GUI. Yes, here also single user and multi user. Yes, single user. First Windows. Yes, Windows. Windows. What is Windows here? Yes, it is a GUI. It is a GUI. It is a GUI OS from the Microsoft. From the Microsoft, right? From the Microsoft. Okay. Yes, first version of Windows OS is Win 1.0, released in year 1990. 1990. Okay. Yes, it is a first GUI in the market. Before that, don't have GUI. Unix is character interface. Yes, still it's a character interface. No change. It's a character interface. It is the owner of Linux. I'll tell you. It's in Linux also we have different distributions owners like Ubuntu, Red Hat. Okay, the topic will discuss. Just wait. Linux distributions are explained. Linux flavors will discuss. Just wait. Someone asked this question. Who is the owner of Linux OS? Just wait. Just wait for some time. Tomorrow class will get it. Yes, Windows 1.0 first Windows version in 1990. Yes, a first GA in the market here. It's a first GA OS. Okay, it's a first GA. Next version. Yes, Windows 1.1. This is in the year 1991. Okay, next version. Windows 1.2. This is in the year 1992. 92. Yes, every year that version changing here. Next, Windows 1.3. This is in year 1993. Next, Windows 1.3. Next, Windows 1.4. This is year 1994. 1994. Okay. Next, after Windows 1.4, it's Windows 95. That is in year 1995. Okay. By the name of year here. Yes, in 1995, Windows 95. Okay, next one is Windows 98. Yeah, this is in year 1998. 1998. Okay. Yes, the above all are standalone systems, single user operations here. The above all the versions here, all the versions, above all the versions are yes standalone ways, single user ways here, single user operating system, single user operating systems. Okay, standalone ways here, standalone. These all are standalone operating systems. So standalone ways does not support networking. Okay, yes, no networking here. All are standalone systems. Okay, only one user has to be share. Others cannot share. Okay, right? Next, yes, during the period 94-95, during the period 1994 and 95, yes, that year, during that period, yes, internet evolving, internet evolving, internet evolving. Okay, internet evolving. Yes, for the purpose of internet support, for the purpose of internet support, for the purpose of internet support here, Microsoft, yes, Microsoft, for the purpose of internet support here, yes, Microsoft, one second, Microsoft added networking technology, networking technology to Windows OS, networking technology to Windows OS, Windows and released as released as Windows NT, Windows NT. So Windows NT is a networking technology here. NT is networking technology. Windows NT released in the year 1998. Okay. Yes, it's a server OS. Windows NT is a server OS. NT means networking technology. NT means networking technology. Yes, that Windows OS was released with yes networking technology. Windows NT is the first server from the Microsoft. Windows NT after Windows NT. Yes, next one is Windows 2000. So this is in year 2000 year. Year 2000. Okay, Windows NT. Next Windows XP. This is in year, yes, year 2003. Okay, next Windows, yes, one second, before XP, Windows 2003 version also available. This is in year 2003. Next XP also, X professional. Okay, in 2003. Okay, after this next Windows 7, Windows 7 year 2007. Okay, next Windows 8, yes, in the year 2008. Okay, next, yes, Windows, yes, 10 in the year 2010 here. This is, yes, still same that Windows 10. Yes, yes, 7, 8, and 10. These are using market, right? 7 is not outdated. Still it's using here. Yes, Windows 8 still is using updates. You can update this Windows 8 to 10, all this. Okay, one second. Yes, Windows 7 support is not available right now here. Yes, Microsoft, they have disabled support. They stopped support here. Jan 16th. No, no, this is the 14th. Jan 16th. The support is going to stop. So next 2 more days, we can use Windows 7. Okay. If you want to upgrade Windows 7 after 16th date, from day after tomorrow, you can't. Okay, 16th, Jan 16th. Just recently we have announced here. From Jan 16th onwards, up to 16th or from 17th, from Friday, you can't update Windows 7. You can't update this. Okay. So you should use Windows 8 and 10 compulsory. Compulsory. Okay. These all are servers. These all are servers. These all are servers. Okay. Next, one more thing here. Okay, they say DOS was right. DOS is inbuilt with Windows, right? DOS is inbuilt with Windows OS. Okay. See, Windows 10. Yes. Next, recent Windows 10. Windows 10. This is inbuilt with Linux shell. Yes, like DOS shell. Yes, we are opening DOS shell. We are doing some commands here, right? Same thing. Yes, that Windows 10, that recent Windows 10, that Windows 10 server. Yes, since then this is November 20th. Once again, since November 20th. November 20th. Yes, one second. 20th November 2019. Okay. Yes. Yes, on 20th November 20, recently Windows 10 released with inbuilt, yes, inbuilt Linux base, inbuilt Linux shell, not complete way, only shell, inbuilt Linux shell. Just to practice Linux commands. Complete Linux base here, only Linux shell. Windows 10 inbuilt Linux shell is available. Yes, like a DOS, like a command prompt here, Linux shell you can open and you can practice Linux commands. Only for the practice, not for real-time usage. Learning purpose, for the purpose of learning with Linux base, that inbuilt shell given with Windows 10 here. That is recent version of Windows 10 here. 20th November. Yes, almost 1 month. 14th, right? Just 25 days back. Okay, 25 days back, it was released in the market here. Okay, Windows 10 inbuilt Linux shell here. Right, okay. Next, Windows 7 from 17th of this month, next 2 days, within next 2 days, the Windows 7 support is not available. You can use 8 and 10 only here. You can't use Windows 7. Right, this is history of Windows 7. Okay, so this is about character, user interface, graphical interface, single user, and multi user. So this is history of operating systems like DOS, UNIX, Linux, Solaris, HiveMix, and SPX. Next Windows 60. This is history. So what was happening? Yes, I have seen this, all this history here. Since 97 I'm working here. Okay, I know that. Yes, practically, yes, in live, I have seen all that history here. What was happened every day? What is happening? The updates I'm getting, right? Okay, even recent update. This is recent update. Windows 10. inbuilt Linux shell. Just 20th November 2019, just 25 days back it was registered. So the recent update with Windows OS. Okay. So this is about, yes, operating system basics. Just introduction this is. Okay. Yes, all these points mentioned documents here. Okay. Just one more thing here. I can send this text document also. I can send you this text document. Okay. I'll send it in WhatsApp group. Once WhatsApp group prepare, I'll send you this. Okay, next others softwares like UNIX software and VMware software and our class document, this class document, you can take from the drive, Google Drive. Yes, URL will be provided. So once you registered for you, I think they will give the URL. Yes, using that URL you can download. So when to download, I will tell you. Just wait. When to download, I'll tell you. Okay, so this is about basics. Yes, next this is about introduction to OS. Next, Linux Unix. What are the features of Linux and Unix? This topic tomorrow we'll discuss. Tomorrow we'll discuss about actual Linux OS. Right? That introduction finished here. Now, yes, Unix Linux. Tomorrow we'll discuss about features. What are the features of Unix and Linux? Tomorrow we'll discuss. Right? Yes, any doubts for today? Yes, guys. Any doubts for today? Yes, are you feeling any fast? Yes, generally my nature is a little bit fast, I will speak.
Sir,
Okay.
I have one
Yes,
question.
generally online. Yes, generally online class will
Hello.
slowly they'll speak slowly, but maybe fastly I'm speaking, but repeatedly I'm explaining here. Repeatedly explaining. Okay. Yes, is it okay? Yes, are you feeling any fast? Are you feeling any fast? Hello guys, please respond. Yes. So once you enter into the actual topic, it will be slow. Okay, once enter into topic here, yes, it will be slow. Yes, even not only explaining here, even and typing on the notepad, right? You need to understand. Okay, typing in the notepad, the thing is same topic repeatedly I'm talking. That's the reason maybe fast here. Okay, yes. Yes, tomorrow starting actual topic. Someone asked me when it will enter. Tomorrow entering the actual topic. Okay, tomorrow Linux, yes, about Linux I'm explaining tomorrow. Yes. Next, any doubt? Somebody is asking doubt. Yes, now you can ask me doubt. Hello. Yes, someone asking doubt. You can work on XML using shell script. Yes, you can work. You can prepare that XML data using shell script. But here, shell script parsing is not possible. XML files you can prepare. Using shell script, you can prepare XML files, but you cannot parse XML data. XML parsers required. Shell script does not support XML parsers. XML parsers, yes, shell script like XML parsers not available because the support is not available. Okay, right? Yes, next. Any other doubts? No doubts. So let us wind up for today. Yes, tomorrow will continue. Same time. Okay, sorry for the delay today. Yes, tomorrow exactly I'll start at 8:45. Okay. Yes, daily class 8:45 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, so maximum 10 minutes extending here. 10 a.m. maximum, not more than today. It's almost 10:30 because I've lately started taking up to 10:30. Okay, it's 8:45 to 10 o'clock. Right? Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.